spirits meet, and today we are trying the Uigeadail. And where we had the tray one as a heavy sherry one, which is limited edition, and then we have the 10 as the standard edition, which is just bourbon. This here is now a nice, I don't want to say blend because it's not a blended whiskey, it's single malt whiskey. It's a marriage. It's a nice marriage between casks that have their different characters. First fill bourbon, very sweet. Then second fill bourbon, mild, round, the base. And then we have the sherry cask, which they do have a bit of a sweetness, but they're mostly fruity. It's strange to make a difference between fruity and sweet, because we usually associate fruitiness with sweetness. If you think about strawberries or I don't know, bananas or anything, about any fruits, even tomatoes are pretty sweet, and which are technically a fruit. And what I want to say, the fruitiness. Look at fruitiness as a dry sherry. That is not very sweet. That is really not sweet. And if you measure the sweetness, it doesn't have probably doesn't have a lot of sugar, but it is very fruity, very grapey. So look at it as a dry wine, or a dry sherry. So that is the marriage, and the Uigeadail is a very wholesome whiskey. In our shop, it has 4.6 stars with 881 reviews. That is a lot for us. And be careful, we are not a shop that has just 4.5 or 4.8 or 5.0 stars like you have on these Chinese sites or Amazon. Even Amazon, look at Amazon. Is there any product that has less than 4 stars? No. So you can't really give a damn about any stars that but in our shop you can. If you have a look, we do have 1-star whiskeys, which yes, they will be discontinued because we don't want to have these bad whiskeys. They don't sell good. And but we have 3 stars whiskey. Some people see 3-star whiskey, it's good, and the price is good, and that is it. You don't always have to have 5 stars to sell a product. I think it's really bad that I don't like it that so many shops have 5 stars. But I'm getting off topic. A bit of into the whiskey sales business. So let's have a look at the Ardbeg Uigeadail. The name is about the Loch Uigeadail, and what is really nice. When I was at the distillery, I had my appointment with the master distiller and met him actually in the morning. I go there always like 8 a.m. in the morning. I just met him there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're already here," and he was like, and I'm still here. And I was like, "So what? Still? We have an appointment at 3 or something like that?" And he was like, "Yeah, I have to go up to the loch, and the loch is quite a march." So, being the master distiller at the distillery of Ardbeg is a pretty tough job, because you have to do that hike like twice a week or something like that, and you are getting into shape. And the master distiller, Mickey Heads, was not really like a sporty thin guy, but he was crafty. I went hiking with him once, and he was quick. And I think the new master distiller, he's already there for 2.5 years, but I think he's already getting that stamina that Mickey Heads already has, and he has kind of the attitude as Mickey Heads has as well. That's what I love about the new master distiller at Ardbeg. He's just a happy man. If you talk to him, he's just a nice, happy fella, and Mickey Heads also fits that description. So do you have to be a nice, happy fella to be the master distiller of Ardbeg? Probably. And probably these guys making a nice whiskey as well. Oh, I love it. It's a lot fruitier, round, more wholesome as the Ardbeg 10, where that one was a bit more fresh. Here the distillery character with the menthol note, you have it as a faint note there that gives it a bit more complexity. But here you have a lot of smoke. For all of you beginners out there, a lot of smoke in this whiskey. Also very fruity, sweet sherry, but also a bit of a tobacco and spiciness. Less spiciness than the 10, and tons and tons less spiciness than in the heavy vapors. Typical Ardbeg. Yeah. 54.2% ABV, so pretty hefty. Sweetness, maltiness. Strangely enough, a little bit of a creamy, oily texture. Sherry notes in there, but not as strong as in the nose. And yeah, a little menthol note in there as well. And as it progresses, a little bit of a spiciness as well. And I think I've pretty much had all the tastes in there. So yes, this is a complex whiskey with a lot of different tastes in there. So I do love it. And strangely enough, I would have imagined that tasting whiskeys at 8 a.m. I'm doing this at 8 a.m. because I'm going on a whiskey tour pretty soon and I have to produce some videos up front. So trying, doing 6 whiskey videos in the morning. I thought also it might be harder, and I thought that the whiskeys might be a lot harsher. So don't want to animate anybody to start drinking before work, but it's not that bad. And today's weekend, so I'm off for today. I'm not working. Okay, so yeah, I'm going off topic. Yeah, so yeah, that was it. If you want to have the Uigeadail and you live in the Netherlands, have a look at Whisky.com in the shop. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.